today we're going to be focusing on how to use an MPO to lay out the plan for an essay on a Regents exam. The first thing that we do is we look at the question. This is the first thing you always do. You have to read the whole thing. You do not want to miss anything. We start with the themes. Change ideas. The ideas of individuals have had a significant influence on groups, nations, or regions. So now we know specifically that we are looking at not only change, but change of individuals. Then you read the task. The task tells us what questions we are to answer. They prompt us into what we need to make sure to cover if the essay is done correctly. The first thing that we're going to do is read all three prompts. All right, so when we read it, we're going to focus on the number one thing first. We're going to focus on this. What does this become? The thesis. So the task leads to the thesis statement. What two choices should we use if we're going to do this one in this class?
Mahatma Gandhi and Gorbachev.
Okay, so we have our two choices here, Gandhi and Gorbachev. But what is the thesis based on the information provided?
Two individuals that impacted history were
Go ahead.
Muhammad and Gorbachev. I can't read it.
Just say Gorbachev is fine. And Gandhi. What is the next step that we must do before we write anything?
You add the names of them.
Good. The categories. What are the two categories?
Gorbachev and Gandhi.
All right. So we take Gorbachev, and he'll be our first guy. All right. Gorbachev, and the second one is Gandhi. And we'll, for the purpose of this, we'll draw the arrow. And Gandhi. Now the reminder here is that you guys should always make sure that you realize that this becomes your topic sentence as well. It is the prompt to remind you that this is the topic of the paragraph. Okay? So now that you guys follow that part, now we have to go back to the prompts. So we're going to take a step back. What are the main ideas of these three prompts? We'll start with the first one. What is the first prompt asking us for? One word.
Idea.
Good. Their idea. What is the second prompt asking us for?
Historical circumstances.
The circumstances or the background. The last one, what is it asking for?
The influence.
The influence. So now we have the three things that we need to do, and when we put them in the MPO, it kind of lays the groundwork for what information must be put. So again, we have ideas equal, historical circumstances equal, and lastly, influence equals. Now we have to fill it in. So for the purposes of this, I'm going to make this a little bigger. All right. The second guy that we're going to focus on for this is Gandhi. And when you look at this, again, the reminder to go to the TS, which means what again? Topic sentence, okay? Right now we're going to focus on the prompts again. What is the first prompt? For Gandhi. Ideas again. What was one of his main ideas in India?
To remove Great Britain from India.
So now we have a ton of information to use.